Hi, all. This is Ernie Kasprowitz with Automax Recruiting, General Manager, Business Partner with Craig Lockard and Joe Lockard. Craig being the president and founder of the company, truly a visionary in this industry and within our company, an exceptional leader. And I talked to you guys, and Joe, of course, our Director of Operations, very bright young man. Really heads up everything that we do internally, our processes, also talks closely with our dealer clients. By title, I'm the general manager, and I work closely with our trainers, and that's one of the things I wanted to talk to you about just briefly, and also our dealer clients. Automax over the 22 years have assisted automotive dealers helping staff their stores to the tune of 180,000 plus people that we've helped gain employment. So we're pretty good at what we do. A few days ago, I gave a Facebook Live where we talked about now is a good time to staff your store, December, through the month of December into January, February, great time, especially now, really good time. What I wanted to touch on is if you're going to actually act on that advice, which many of our existing clients already know to do and reach out to us, and if you're going to do it on your own, one of the things that I would ask you to do is take a look on our website. We have a whole series that Craig has done called The Recruiter. Incredible information that he shared, our actual how-to, the actual processes that we put in place. There's an entire video series from how to tag the ads, write the ads, title the ads, place the ads. The reason we share this is it's going to help you. There's a ton of information there that'll help you get a better applicant pool. What I would focus on if I were you is that response, how you immediately interact with those applicants, tracking their flow when they come into your email. You've got to be on these people right away. In the same manner as if you would actively pursue a lead that comes into the dealership to your BDC department, you got to be on them right away or they vanish. It's the same thing with applicants. So that would be a little bit of advice. What I wanted to share with you today is that by nature, I'm a salesperson. I get excited to sell. I get excited by the chase. I get excited by the opportunity. I fight doggedly to the nth degree. Whether I have to follow up a client for a couple years to get things done with them, I will. I never stop. I'm a dog with a bone. I never let it go. So that's an attribute. And some of you have that as well. What I'm going to say to you is that I had a shopping experience the other day where I went out physically to a dealership. I went to the showroom. One experience was phenomenal. Everything that you'd want a shopping experience from a customer's perspective to be in today's world. The other was deplorable. It was awful. It was unbelievably bad. Bad to the point that my daughter and I, when we left there, we were basically flabbergasted. She was tugging on my arm because she knows me. That gave me the look, Dad, bite your tongue, because I was gonna let them know. I was unhappy. It was ridiculous. So we'll talk about that a little bit later. But what I really took from that experience is this, and for those of you that are selling and really selling any product, take the time to reverse your viewpoint. Look at things from the viewpoint of the perspective of your customer. And I say that from real experience here with what I do every day. I know everything about our product, our service that we provide to dealer clients. I am able to, share everything about it, but sometimes I do forget their perspective. And I have to remind myself to look at things from their perspective. They don't know everything that we're doing behind the scenes to make things happen. And by not being able to share that, I'm losing out an opportunity to express value. What I'm saying is that when you've got someone that physically comes into your dealership, understand why. Look at it from their perspective. They may have all the knowledge. They may even know more than you know about the product or service. But dang it, you got to show that you care. You got to show it that you know some product knowledge, that you're able to communicate with that customer on their terms for what they're looking for. Ken Blanchard and Dr. Spencer in the book 1 Minute Manager expressed that people don't buy your product or service. They buy how they imagine using it will make them feel. It is about feelings. You have to be able to connect that customer and their feelings for what they're looking for. The one salesperson really took the time to, as they were presenting the vehicle to us, to connect it to what we were looking for. The other person, I don't know what the heck the guy was doing. It was frustrating. It was really frustrating because there was no product knowledge. There was no effort to present the product. It was about the price. I don't get that anymore. So that's my advice to you if you guys are in sales. Take the time to look at things from the perspective of the customer, especially when they physically come into your dealership. I mean, kiss them. Kiss their butts, make it a royal red carpet treatment where you're making sure that they know the value of doing business with your organization. And it's not just the vehicle. It's also the team members there. It's also the management that's there. It's also the service department that is there. You got to go full out to earn customers' business these days. So that's kind of my advice there. That's kind of for the sales team. I want to share a moment with you guys, just my gratitude for the trainers that are part of Automax. What are trainers? Trainers they're affiliate individuals that work solely 99% of the time with Automax Recruiting. These are the guys and gals that when a dealership determines that in their best interest, it's better to have one of my team members come to their dealership to help with the interview process, the onboarding process, the training process, where the dealership recognizes that we're going to get them an overabundance of quality applicants. And they can do it on their own. I mean, they can spend all day throughout the day interviewing 10, 15, 20 people each day. But some dealerships realize that, we can't do that. That's not going to work. So one of my guys come out. I just want to share with you that when one of my people come out to your dealership, I am just letting you know that it's an undertaking to live the life of one of our trainers. First of all, to get to be one of our trainers is quite a feat. They have put in a ton of time and effort of retail experience. They have actual hands-on working experience within the dealership environment, and they were darn good at it. Secondly, they've got to travel most of the time, so they're putting up with all the grief there is that way. So my point is they're regular people like you and I are regular people. They have ups and downs in their lives. Some of these guys this year had some real personal tragedies, losing family members. It's tough. I mean, for me, I have a high degree of respect for who they are and what they bring to you. And I'm sharing with you, when one of these people come to your dealership, it is a huge asset. They are able to spend all day, every day, when they're doing their interviews and solely focus on interviewing these applicants. They don't have to get pulled away to do something else, manage desk a deal, work with a customer that maybe is a little bit unhappy, work with the advertise, nothing. They're fully focused on selecting individuals that can be successful. And so your time as a management team then with our assistants is better spent interviewing the top quality people. So there's real benefit to having a trainer physically come to your dealership. So I just wanted to share a little bit of information. We have a national conference call every other week with our trainers, and almost every time, unless I am sidetracked or maybe something's got me twisted and I'm not real pleased with everything that they're doing, I may fail to let them know how much gratitude that we as an organization have for them. But almost always they hear it from us that we care. We care about them and we're here to help them. They can reach out to us at any time and we're there. Our advice, we've done this, is there for them. So anyway, those are a couple points. Look at things from the perspective of your client. It's hard sometimes. We get caught up. There's an expression, you can't see the forest for the trees. There's a reason that's an expression. It happens. Take a moment, step back, and look at it from their perspective. I promise you, you'll go at things a little bit fresher. You'll go at it with a better mindset, more open mindset. It's not, this guy has done this before. Look at it that it's brand new, clean slate. Give it all you got. I promise you'll build more value just because of that attitude. You'll get more money for the products you sell. So in any event, hopefully that helps. And like I said, check out the that the recruiter podcast series. Craig Lockard's done, I don't know, there's like 17 of them. Incredible information. If you want to go to my YouTube channel, I put a few things on there. It's, YouTube, Ernie Kasprowitz. I have one on goal setting that's pretty sharp. I shared with you a physical regimen that I have done, that I continue to do. And it's really, it's good. It's hard, and anybody can do it, but it's still hard to do. And my point with it is, when you have a goal, you've got to see the outcome. You got to remind yourself of that outcome. You got to keep that outcome fresh in mind. And again, that kind of goes to my attitude about the customer perspective. If you can see things from their eyes as you go out to meet and greet them, as you pick up the phone to call them, understand where they're coming from, try to understand where they're coming from, I think your outcomes are going to be a little bit better. So hopefully this helps you a little bit. It's Ernie with Automax Recruiting. I can be reached at 609-432-7309. You can call the corporate office. Joe and I are always ready to help in any shape or form. We have a team of people behind us, and that's why we are successful. We are people that have specific responsibilities in handling the advertising, placing the ads, knowing where to do that to get the most response. We got a team of people that manage the applicant flow. Again, immediately that builds response. So as I touched on, there's some things that you guys can listen to and use to your advantage. I hope you have a fantastic day. I'll keep my Facebook Lives brief so you can get on about your business. I thank you very much. Ernie with Automax Recruiting. Talk to you soon. Thank you.